Hello everyone and welcome back. We are continuing on here with the Facet of Crafting. We are with Yuna here, and let's see what she has to say for the next quest. And that's another one in the books. Phew! Tell me, Claire, what do you think is the difference between repair and restoration? In my mind, the aim of repair is to make something work as intended again. In contrast, the aim of restoration is to return something to its original state. That being the case, in order to do a good job of restoring, it's crucial to know what materials were originally used and how. This requires a great deal of research and analysis, and that is where Naughty has been most helpful. Blip! Naughty is a most helpful node. Now, an item may bear what appears to be imperfections, be they scuffs and scratches or peculiarities in the wood grain. While we may instinctively want to remove such marks, we must be mindful that they may hold special meaning to the owner. Of course, if there's clearly damage upon impaired functions, we must mend it as best we can. These decisions we make through consultation with the client. We see through his eyes the item as it once was, and then strive to recreate it. Now, it hardly needs saying, but a restoration effort can only be as good as the materials used. I hope that Cherished Memories can continue relying on you. Thank you, Claire. Right, enough chatter. It's time to get back to work. Blip. There are currently 3 outstanding tasks. Of these, 3 are urgent. Time to get back to work indeed. Oh, poor little thing. So much work. Do you have time to assist me with another task, Claire? It's not like I got a choice. Wonderful! This time the client is a Zune Amaro handler, and the item is a set of Amaro barding. A very old set. We have our work cut out for us. Before the flood swallowed up their homeland, the Zune lived as nomadic folk. Amaro were a central part of their lives, and even something commonplace like their barding may carry great sentimental value. That being the case, we must give no less than our best. Not that we ever do otherwise, of course. Now, as to the specifics, what I require from you is the material for repairing the barding's inner lining, as the part that is contact with the Amaro, comfort is of the utmost importance. My thanks in advance, Claire. Okay, so we have to fix up a barding set then for an Amaro. I didn't know that the Amaro had their own barding like that. Lip, water and nodes do not mix. As a precautionary measure, I must maintain a safe distance from Amaro. To simply behold the barding, one can see the love the Zune bear for Amaro. We'll do that love justice, you and I. Let me know when you have the repair material for me. Okay, materials for repairing the inner lining of the antique Amaro barding. So this shouldn't be hard. Let's see. Yep, we got everything we need. So let's just go ahead and skip ahead. There we go. So all 6 are done. Let's turn them in. Simply behold the barding. Yeah. Let's go on ahead. Turn them all in. Goodness, but this is exemplary work. In this material alone, you can see all the marks of a first-rate artisan. And small wonder, seeing as you made it. I will see to it that my restoration lives up to its quality. Ooh, a level up! Wonderful, love it! 4 days later now. What, do we just hang around here during that time? Mother? Ma? Is that you? Ah! Forget you heard any of that! It's done, Claire. That was one of my hardest tasks to date, but the Amaro barding is restored. In the course of your using material, I noticed the little details, the techniques you employ to elevate the burden of the beast. Such a thing would never have occurred to me. It reminds me how much I still have to learn. Now, we mustn't keep our client waiting. I'll be back soon. Oh wait, she bringing them back here as well? I guess she is! So that's the barding! Isn't that nice? So this has become something of a regularity, but our client wants to thank you himself. May I introduce Citizen Gonabai.
Tayuna has been most elusive in her praise of you, Claire, and I simply had to put a name to the face. Thank you for your part in restoring the barding. Allow me to introduce the fine beast who will wear it.
Blip. Amaro detected. Proximity too close for comfort. Oh no, oh no.
As you may know, we Zun once lived as nomads. In that hard life, Amaro contributed as much as any man to our collective survival, and we regarded them as family, raising them as we would our children. Sadly, full many were lost to the flood, and to this day we lament our failure to save them. The barding you restored is an honored artifact. Since ancient times, it has been tradition to bestow it upon the finest Amaro and its handler each turning of the seasons. It is our sole connection to our old way of life. By restoring it, you preserved an important part of our history, of our identity. I understand that there are those who disapprove of what you do, but know that you have the complete and unequitable approval of we Zun. On behalf of my people, I thank you.
Well, that was friendly. There truly is no limit to the sentimental value an item can hold. I'm glad that we could be of service to the Zun. And while it gives me heart to have their support, as Shizen says, not everyone shares the sentiment. Oh well, not least of all. Blip. A feathered reptile. Amaro are known to spray water from their nostrils. Buzz. Water and notes do not mix. Yeah, that's true. Poor Naughty. But... oh, Custodian of Cherished Memories. I love the name, the Cherished Memories. That would be like a perfect name for like a restoration. And a new quest is now available. Okay, great. So this is going to be the middle quest, so we can go ahead and take care of that right away too. Tayuna appears to be deep in thought. Whatever should I do? Ah! How long have you been standing there? I was so deep in thought I didn't notice you. You see, I've been pondering whether to speak with you about Owell. That you should appear at this moment is a sign. Please hear me. As you know, Owell and I were orphans taken in by Master Harig. We were close friends, playing and arguing with one another in turn, and together we trained as artisans. But all that changed when Master Harig disappeared. Young as we were then, we weren't told what became of him. It's more likely than that, like so many others, he was slain by a sin-eater. From that time on, Owell and I drifted apart. Eventually we stopped speaking entirely. It was only when I announced my intention to open my shop that he had words for me, and they were none too kind. You don't understand anything, he spat out angrily. Well, he's right in one regard. I don't understand why he so detests my work. It goes beyond mere disapproval. He makes it personal, as if I'd done something to offend him. This wouldn't be a problem, except Owell holds considerable influence at the Mean. A bad word from him and we would get no more custom. Sooner or later I'll have to settle our differences, but the mere anticipation of it is nerve-wracking. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a stiff drink. Blip. Command received. Bloop. Instruction to Tayuna. Proceed to the Wandering Stairs. I beg your pardon? Oh no, Naughty's going to summon Owell? Oh, seems to be sooner than later. Claire, may I ask you to join me at the Wandering Stairs? I could use some support. I love that node! I wonder how he's going to convince Owell to join us. My bet is somehow it's going to force him to show up. That's going to be cool to see. I don't know why he's so against the idea. Maybe it's because it's what their adopted father was doing. Like,
he doesn't like being reminded of their adopted father, maybe. I don't know. I find that whole thing kind of strange, to be honest. There's Hyuna. Hello. Well, isn't here yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come at all. Oh, I doubt that. Ah, Naughty brought him after all. Hyuna, so you're the urgent business that I had to drop everything for? Affirmative, Buzz. Hyuna has a score to settle with you. What was that? Nothing. Be quiet now, Naughty. Beep. Board shutdown initiated. Buzz. Well, that's rather cold. There's something I need to ask you, Well. Make it quick. Unlike you, I've got responsibilities. Alright, not everyone agrees with what I do. I understand that. What I don't understand is why you're so angry with me. You call me here just to ask me that? Huh, urgent business indeed. How easy life must be when your days are filled with play. What we do isn't play. We restore those items that hold sentimental value for people of the Crystarium. Listen well. Thanks to the efforts of our ancestors, we've come to enjoy a semblance of a normal life, but shortages are still a daily reality. Shortages you do nothing to elevate. In the time it took you to restore a single decrepit set of Amaro barding, I crafted a dozen new ones. With Master Halrig gone, it falls to me to prop up the mean. It falls to me because Master had to go off to satisfy some vain obsession, and you had to take after him. Flip. Node restart complete. Bloop. Resuming suspended operations. Oh well, not detected. Shall I fetch him? No, Naughty. Leave him be. I'm sorry you had to witness that, Claire. Oh well, he didn't used to be that way. Well, I believe in what we do. I can't deny that there's truth to his words. But, go off to satisfy an obsession. The day Master Halrig disappeared, he had ventured out to procure materials. The item he was seeking to restore was... Hare, I hate to involve you in my personal dilemmas, but I need your help. Can I rely on you? I'm truly grateful. Let's return to the Crystarium meet. I'll explain everything there. I detect a lot of anger here. Well, it's very angry. I don't think it's not that he doesn't believe what they're doing is good work. I think he's just more upset about what happened to his master. That his master may have died because of some kind of a project of restoring an item. And he just doesn't see it as worthwhile anymore because of that. At least that's what's the impression I'm getting. I could be completely wrong, I don't know. If Cherished Memories is to survive, we must do something to stem Owell's criticism. He's already done damage to our reputation, judging by the recent decline in business. We must win him over somehow, convince him that Cherished Memories is a serious venture, and make him see the true worth of restoration. With regards to the latter, I have an idea. There's an item which, if restored, is bound to strum on Owell's heartstrings. But I'm at a loss of how we might show him that we mean business. Ignore the criticism, let our work speak for us, improve the workshop's appearance, keep the rust ball in check. Rust ball. Oh no, I love Naughty. Naughty's great. So just ignore him and let's let our work speak for itself.
that we could, but Ower holds too much influence. We have to do something to make him change his mind.
Okay, well, how about we change our appearance then?
Now you mention it, our workshop doesn't have much to draw the eye. Perhaps there's something to be said for looking the part.
Blip. In order to advertise their presence, shops commonly make use of a signage. At present, Cherished Memories has none.
Of course, a sign! Why didn't I think of that? Kara, would you be willing to fashion a sign for our workshop? In light of all the help you've given us, it seems only right that you have the honor.
Or you just don't want to put all the hard work in yourself.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see the finished product. Oh, and if you run out of materials, Naughty will furnish you with more.
Dip, I have more materials should you require them. Probably not.
Okay, workshop sign. Master crafted by your good self.
Looks very fancy. It fits in with the Crystarium at least. Alright, that's one sign good to go.
Oh, there's the work on the sign. I can't wait to see it.
Wow! Look at that!
Blessed night, what a magnificent sign this is! It incorporates all the techniques of our restoration work. A perfect representation of who we are. From the design to the details, everything about it is wonderful. Not only will this sign attract customers, it will serve to remind me of my goal to emulate your skills. I can't thank you enough for it. With this, we can finally show OL that we mean business. I'll see to hanging the sign up as soon as possible. It's bound to be the envy of other artisans. All that remains, then, is to impress upon Allwell the true worth of restoration. On which note, there's something I would show you.
What is that?
This lute was a gift from the Exarch to Master Harig. Since he left us, it has lain there, broken and silent. Apparently, it was an enchanted instrument whose power had long faded, but its tone was no less beautiful for it. Master would often play this lute at the tavern, and Allwell and I would go and listen. Seeing how keen we were, he even gave us lessons. We loved the rich, soothing sound, and we weren't alone. Whenever Master Halrig played, the tavern was always full. No matter how rowdy the patrons were, as soon as the first chord was strummed, a hush would fall over the place. The music resonated with them, filling their hearts with peace in both good times and in bad.
Blip. Following Halrid's disappearance, however, the lute has been gathering dust.
Well, that's because no one could restore it properly save Master himself. An instrument demands consummate skill. Back then it was completely beyond me, and even now I don't feel equal to the task. But I must try. Master wouldn't want to see Allwell and I quarreling. No, he would want us to join hands and serve the Crystarium and her people. As it does for me, the lute holds fond memories for Allwell. By restoring it, I'm hopeful that we can reach out to him. Claire, this time it's a personal request. I need your help to make this lute sing once more. Thank you. Gives me heart to have your support. I'll make ready for the restoration and let you know what I require.
Okay, so that was a gift from the Exarch. That is cool. Which means that it's originally from the source. Ooh, that's going to be tricky. Yeah, because if it really is from the source, it's probably made of materials they've never seen before. Well, what can you do? Anyway, everyone, I think that's going to be it for right now. Beep. Processing unit throttled. Performance reduced. Buzz. Oh, Naughty. I love you. Alright, everyone. Thank you once again. I hope you'll join me next time as we work to restore the lute. Bye.